guys, what's up? It's Paige, and I am so excited because Smutathon is back. It's the third round. I didn't know about BookTube or Smutathon the first two rounds, but you can believe that I was so just jonesing to do this. It's from June 3rd to the 9th, and I am so excited. And Riley Marie and Ginger Reads Laney are hosting it, and they decided to do Smutathon bingo this time around, and there is 16 squares, and I do kind of want to go for a blackout, but obviously I'm not going to read 16 books because I can't do that. I mean, if you can do that in a week, you are so awesome, and I have mad respect for you, but for me, yeah, no, I'm definitely doubling up. Right, the first book for the Forbidden Square, I'm either going to read Like Dragonflies by Webster and Danielle James. I think it's a wrong side of the tracks type forbidden romance, but I think there is more to it. I'm not quite sure exactly, but it's pretty forbidden taboo, which is to be expected. I am planning on doing a forbidden recommendations video. It'll be after Smutathon, but yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I need time to mull and think of books and all that stuff. Okay, so I'll either read this one. The heroine's rich, the hero's like the bad boy from, like I said, the wrong side of the tracks. That's really all I know. Most of Webster's synopses are pretty vague, so you never kind of really know what you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Alright, the next book that I might read for the Forbidden Square is It Seemed Like a Good Idea at the Time by Kylie Scott. This was not at all a contender, but then I started reading it yesterday, and I was planning on finishing it today, but then I realized I had to read another book, and I didn't think that it was going to fit in with any of the squares on the readathon bingo. And so, yeah, I'll read this one. This is kind of like, well, it's definitely older man, younger woman. The hero is 15 years older than the heroine, and I'm pretty sure he is her father's best friend. It's just kind of a gray area because he started working for her father, but now he's partners with him, and she hit on him when she was 18 because she had a huge crush on him, and he shut her down. So she hasn't been back for like 7 years, and she comes back for her father's wedding, and so that's what it's about. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll have to see. I never know what I'm gonna do. For the LGBTQ plus square, I'm going to read Once Ghosted, Twice Shy by Alyssa Cole. I believe it's book 2.5 in her Reluctant Royal series. I know she works for the prince, but I believe her name is Lakshmi. Don't take my word for it because I can't remember, and I didn't really look at the synopsis because I'm horrible. Anyways, it's all in the title. They were talking for a while, and then she just ghosted Lakshmi, and she comes back into Lakshmi's life, and I mean, she has to deal with, like, can I trust her again, and all of that. So, yeah, I'm excited because I really enjoyed the latest book in the series of Prince on Paper. Alright, for Fake Dating and the Vacation Square, I'm going to read The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I did get this as an ARC, and yeah, I know it's already out, but like I said, I'm horrible. Anyways, the hero and the heroine, I'm pretty sure that they hate each other, or the heroine doesn't like the hero. I can't remember exactly. Anyways, they're siblings. Oh, well, okay, so the heroine's sister and the hero's brother got married, and then everybody got food poisoning except for the hero and the heroine, and since their brother and sister couldn't go on their honeymoon, they said, you know what, you guys should just go and enjoy it, because we can't, because, you know, we're sick and gross and all that. But they have to pretend to be their sibling and stuff. I've heard good things, and I'm excited to read it. This one is also an ARC. It's The Fall of Troy by Dr. Rebecca Sharp. It is for the new to me author square and also the enemies to lovers square. The heroine, she goes to college, and it's kind of like, oh my gosh, this could be forbidden too. Because her and her art professor, like, hate each other. It's kind of like the Trojan War, but told in a modern story without, like, an actual, like, war But I mean, there's a war between the professor and the heroine. It looked really good. Like, read the synopsis, because the synopsis will do it better justice than I am doing it, because I just, yeah. It's called The Odyssey Duet, so I don't know. I really need to read it to be able to explain it better, because it's not that the synopsis is just confusing, it's just I need to read it so I can figure out how it connects to the Trojan War and the Odyssey and all that jazz. Okay, but I'm really excited. I have not read it, and isn't this cover gorgeous? And the author, I don't know if she, like, drew it herself and just had them add the color, but she can draw this herself. I saw it, and it was fucking awesome. You should go check it out. Alright, and the next square is to read a book out of your comfort zone. And so I'm going to read Share Me by Karadugi and K. Webster. It's a reverse harem story. People also call it RH. So if you hear that term in romance, that's probably what people are referring to. I've never read one before, just because I just like two people, but I have read menages before, and I don't care. It's generally just not something I've read, and I wanted to give it a try because K. Webster wrote it, and I love K. Webster, and I love her and Karaduki, so yeah. I believe that the heroine, I think these are her bodyguards. I'm not quite sure exactly why she needs to be protected, but I will find that out because I'm gonna read it. Okay. The next square is Different Worlds. I might read The Gorson Traveler Incident by Lorianne Donor. It's crazy that I haven't read it yet because it came out in March, and she's one of my auto-buy authors. As soon as I see a pre-order link, I one-click it, and I usually read them as soon as they're on my Kindle, but I just didn't have time in March, and then April was cray-cray, and last month was not good. And so, yeah, I have no idea what it's about because, like I said, I just really don't care. I buy whatever she writes. And this is the first book in her Vestlore Mates. I think he's an animal shifter. There looks like there's a cat on it, but I don't know if it's, I thought he was an alien, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the heroine's probably human. This is like completely 100% new for her. I mean, I don't know how long she's had a partial on it, but she's had a couple of new series over the years, but they weren't really like new because I knew about them, but I had no idea about this, so I'm really excited for it. But just in case that doesn't work out, I also might read The Mad Lieutenant by K. Webster and Nicole Blanchard. It's the third book in the Lost Planet series, and the hero is obviously an alien, and the heroine is obviously a human. My hair is annoying me. And I don't know, if I get an ARC of this, and if it's due within the time of Smutathon, I might read it. If it's not, I will probably read the Lorianne Donor book. And so, but this follows Draven, I think his name is. I can't remember. But if you've been following along with me, you know that the aliens, they live on a planet called Mortis, and there used to be like tons of Morts, but then they got ravaged by, I think it's called the Raids, and it just killed off a ton of their people. All the living Morts now, there's 10. He's the only one who got infected by it, but he got like mildly infected, and so he kind of has what they refer to as his madness. That's why he's called the Mad Lieutenant, and he doesn't really want love. The heroines, there's 5 of them. They rescued them from a ship, and they're in like cryopods, and she gets out. I'm not quite sure how, but anyways, it's their story, and I'm really excited for it. And isn't the cover so pretty? I love it. One of the squares is read a book in a day, and I don't know which one I'm going to read for that, just whichever one I can read in a day. But this one is for read a host's favorite romance book, and I know Riley Marie really loved Hate to Want You by Alicia Rai. It's the first book in her Forbidden Heart series, and I know she really loved it. So I'm counting this one for that, and also for Second Chance. The hero and heroine, like their families are fighting. They were really in love in high school, and I think things just blew up within the families, and they decided that they just couldn't be together anymore. But every year, I think on her birthday, they always meet up in a city, and they meet up, you know what I'm saying? That was so cheesy. But, and now they're both living in the same city. I don't remember if she moves back or if he moves back, and they rekindle their love, and it's supposed to be really hot, and I'm really excited. I finally got the third book. It's $1.99, by the way, in the Kindle store, so you should definitely pick it up. And I finally have them, so now if I wanted to, I could binge. And that's what I was waiting for. The next square is Friends to Lovers, and this is Tempting Her Best Friend by Gina A.L. Maxwell. I can't remember if the heroine's, I think she's a virgin, and she tells her best friend that she wants to lose it in Vegas, and so he decides no. They both love each other, but they're pretending like they don't. And he doesn't want her to sleep with somebody else because obviously he loves her, so it's their story, and I'm looking forward to it. For the one-word title, I will read Sloth by Gianna Darling. It's the 6th and my most anticipated book in the Elite 7 series. The hero, his name is not Sloth. His name is Rush, and I've just been really intrigued by him ever since the first book because he's so mysterious. It's just like, tell me all of your secrets. What is going on? Because, I don't know, I feel like he's kind of like a master planner or manipulator or something. He's something, okay? And I'm really excited to find out what is going on with this. So that's for the one-word title. And this one, I was going to count Sloth as, what the hell? For Bad Boy, I was going to count that towards Sloth. But I do need to read Trouble at Bracia High by Megan Brandy. It's the second book in the series. I need to read that by the 9th. So if I can, I will try to read this. I don't know what the order is going to be. But anyways, I'm a little bit nervous. Just because I have no idea how it's going to go down. But I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, you can see how excited I am. That sounded sarcastic. I have a sarcasm problem. But whatever. Anyways, that's my huge Smutathon picks list. I am super excited to participate in this readathon, and I will see you guys later.